Fox's breaking news correspondent Trace Gallagher is here with all the details. Trace.
Laura, good evening. Laurie Vandermeulen is a teaching assistant in the Loudoun County School District. She claims at the beginning of last semester, a student touched her, groped her, and forced his hands onto her private parts up to 80 times in one day. She and the lead teacher, Erin Brooks, who also says she was assaulted, had multiple meetings with school administrators, and the teachers say the school told them to hold cardboard over their private parts and wear an apron. Vandermeulen declined and instead called HR, but HR, they say, refused to help, saying the women didn't file a formal complaint. Vandermeulen then asked a friend to bring it up at a school board meeting, which he did. Since then, she and Erin Brooks say the school has retaliated. Then 2 weeks ago, both teachers testified before a special grand jury investigating the handling of a different sexual assault case in Loudoun County schools. That's when Vandermeulen says she and Brooks were told their contracts would not be renewed and they could no longer teach in the district. Here's Vandermeulen going public at last night's school board meeting. Watch.
I have been a sexual assault victim, and for speaking out, I am now being victimized again. My termination is nothing short of retaliation. Teachers are being intimidated into silence, and it's happening on your watch.
Now, Vandermeulen also claims before her grand jury testimony she got great feedback on her job performance, and after she was fired, her principal told her, quoting here, "It didn't have to be like this, but you made choices." The superintendent has now responded, quoting again, "Loudoun County Public Schools has neither retaliated against any employee for raising concerns about sexual harassment nor taken any adverse action against anyone for testifying before a special grand jury. Any claim to the contrary is simply untrue." The school district won't say more because they claim student privacy issues. Laura.
Trace, thank you. And joining me exclusively is one of those teachers, Laurie Vandermeulen. Laurie, given all that's happened in Loudoun County, why do they still seem to be engaged in these brazen cover-ups?
Yeah, I really couldn't tell you that. It makes no sense to me.
I mean, they have such a reputation nationwide, and I know Loudoun County really well. I don't live too far. It's an amazing, educators there, incredible opportunities for learning and expanding your horizons there. But now this is what they've become to be known as nationwide, like covering up sexual assaults, whether it's by someone who's an elementary age kid or a teenage kid against a teenage girl.
Exactly. Yeah, it's really, we really can't make sense of it.
What do you want Loudoun County to do? What did you want them to do?
Well, we wanted assistance in our classroom with the behavior. We wanted mandated reporting to happen. We want our jobs. We want to be there. We want to be with the kids. And, we continued to try to escalate things to get that help, and we lost our jobs.
How many times did this sexual groping occur over the course of the period of time in reference?
Multiple times a day, 70, 80 times, sometimes more. There was a meeting with our administration, with the team, to come up with some solutions. We were given a small piece of cardboard to hold in front of us. We were offered an apron. And those were the types of solutions that we were offered.
Did you ever in a million years think that when you went into teaching, especially something that's so fulfilling as special ed teaching, that you'd be fighting for your job after being assaulted? Again, even by a younger student, but assaulted repeatedly, and then you're on track to lose your job.
Yeah, exactly. No, I never could have imagined that it would be like this. All we were trying to do is to help a student that we felt was in need. And for whatever reason, they didn't want to do that. They didn't want to help us with that.
What message do you think this sends to other, aspiring teachers in the area who are really seriously thinking about going into education?
Yeah, I think it sends a message that you don't speak up because your job will be on the chopping block.
Laurie, I'm so glad you spoke up, and I'm so glad that I believe you're going to get real justice here, and this can't happen again. We wish you all the best, and we'll stay updated on this case. Laurie, thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.